Toxic Love Files, The Bloodline Protocol, Part 9. The reason he chose her. The officers moved quickly, calling in more units. Mapping the roads in the storm, tracking her sister's phone and car, she sat on the couch shaking, staring at the photos in the shared album. The ones taken without her knowledge. Without her consent, without her ever noticing. Every hair on her arm stood on end. He had been watching her long before he ever touched her. One of the detectives knelt in front of her, voice calm but serious. "Ma'am, this wasn't random." Her throat tightened. "What do you mean?" The detective swallowed, choosing his words carefully. "We ran his alias. All of them. Dozens. He changes names every few months. Patterns kept showing up." She shook her head, confused, terrified. "Patterns?" "Yes, he has a type. A very specific type." Lightning flashed through the windows, illuminating the detective's face. His voice dropped lower. "He targets women with a very particular background." She waited for something obvious. Single women, isolated women, young women. But that wasn't it. The detective continued. "Women who filed a missing persons report over someone who was never found." Her breath stopped. "What?" she whispered. He nodded slowly. "We checked your history. 5 years ago you filed a report. A friend. A woman you knew well." Her skin crawled. She felt sick. "That was she." She disappeared. "They never found her." The detective exhaled deeply, confirming her worst fear. "He knew that." Her heart cracked in her chest like glass. How?" "I never talked about that. Not with him." "He didn't need you to," the detective said. "He accessed your iCloud, your email, your old messages, your deleted photos, even drafts you never sent." She felt the world twist sideways. Drafts. Photos she didn't even remember taking. Notes she wrote when she was grieving her missing friend. He had read everything. "He profiles women who have lost someone," the detective said quietly. "Women who already feel watched. Women who question their own intuition. Women who are easier to isolate." Lightning cracked again, louder this time. Tears blurred her vision. "So he chose me because," she whispered. The detective finished for her. "Because you were already haunted. And he could hide inside the wound." Her stomach turned. It wasn't love. It wasn't obsession. It was strategy. He didn't blend into her life. He inserted himself into her grief. Suddenly, her phone buzzed. A message. From her sister's number. Her heart stopped. She opened it with shaking hands. One single sentence appeared. "You weren't supposed to survive this part." The phone slipped from her fingers and hit the floor. The detective leaned over it, eyes widening. "That's not your sister," he said. "That message came from his device." Her hands clamped over her mouth. He wasn't coming back to the house. He wasn't trying to hurt her tonight. He was finishing something he started years ago. Something that had nothing to do with love at all. And everything to do with what happened to the first woman who disappeared. To be continued?